Hey there, Futurefocus fam! Welcome to an exciting video about the Metaverse and the 7 companies that are working to make it a reality. These companies are putting together a digital infrastructure that combines virtual, augmented, and your physical realities. To simply put it, think of the Metaverse as a 4D version of the internet you know of. And well, speaking of those companies, let's kick off our list with the one that's been making the most noise. That's right, Facebook. But what exactly is Facebook doing to make the metaverse a reality? Well, let's find out. Facebook CEO, the infamous Mark Zuckerberg, has been talking about the metaverse for years now. And the company has already invested a lot of money into acquiring companies and hiring experts of VR and AR to help them develop the new reality. And recently, Facebook announced their rebranding to Meta, which obviously marks the official inauguration of the company in the metaverse. They already have billions of Facebook users from all over the world. And that sort of gives them an advantage to get all these people to access the metaverse with ease through their platform. They have also launched the Horizons, which lets you collaborate and connect with people all over the world by playing games, participating in challenges, and even making your own virtual worlds. And that, my friend, is just one example of how Facebook is making the metaverse a reality. We think it's a bold yet very exciting vision, and it's clear how Facebook is committed to making the metaverse a reality. Next up, we have Microsoft. And when we think of Microsoft, the first thing that comes to our mind is its dominance in the workplace and productivity space. They came up with the Windows operating system, then they have the very useful Office 365, and the professional world's favorite social media platform, yes, LinkedIn. All of this only speaks of their solid foothold in the business world and how they just fit so well in the metaverse ecosystem. Now just imagine collaborating with colleagues from all over the world in a virtual Microsoft space, or using LinkedIn to network with people from all over the metaverse. Well, it certainly sounds really cool and gives Microsoft a leverage to bring their existing strengths into the metaverse. They have also been working on gadgets that combine the 3 realities, like the HoloLens headset. And this isn't just a regular headset, it's actually a self-contained computer that, upon wearing, lets you interact with digital objects and holograms in the real world. We think this HoloLens could be a game-changing experience in the metaverse. How do you feel about it? Tell us in the comments below. Now, let's talk about Epic Games. Yes, that's correct, the creators of Fortnite, who are also making waves in the metaverse now. They held their very first interactive concert starring Travis Scott inside Fortnite, and with millions of people attending it, it surpassed all records for virtual concerts. You may have heard of their recently launched tool, MetaHumans. It's a cool tool that lets you create static as well as animated, realistic 3D human characters within just a few minutes. Think of it like The Sims, but on a whole new level. With all these in-game experiences and new tools, we think Epic Games has got their A-game on, and we can't wait to see what they come up with next. How about an exciting Fortnite Metaverse spin-off? Up next, we have the tech giant that has revolutionized the world of search engines and online advertising for better. Any guesses who we're talking about? Yes, it's Google. And you'd be happy to know that they are also jumping on the metaverse bandwagon. They have already mapped out the entire planet Earth on Google Maps, which is now surely going to help them in creating real-world locations in the metaverse and vice versa. Then we have the Google Earth VR, that can take you on a hike to the top of the Mount Everest or let you dive into the Great Barrier Reef without you ever leaving your house. Google also has many other initiatives like the Stadia, which is a cloud gaming platform that lets you play console games without having to use a real console. Or like Google Fi, which is a wireless connection service. And let's not forget about everyone's favorite, Google Assistant, that can perhaps provide the same assistance or even better interaction in the metaverse. One thing is for sure, that Google is always ahead of its time and is now all set to benefit people not just in the real world but in the metaverse as well. Now let's talk about Apple, who's been a major player in the tech world and a successful one. Well, so the news is that Apple is gearing up to give a tough competition to Facebook in the meta race. It's already a step ahead in the AR department, where they've got the AR kit and the reality kit. If you don't know what these are, then think of them as frameworks used to develop different AR experiences. Apple's also got their creative tools like Reality Composer and Reality Converter. What are they for, you ask? Well, with these tools, you can create and easily convert 3D content. So cool, right? Well, that's not it. Like Facebook's Oculus, they're also working on a VR headset. That's rumored to be the best one out there yet, technology wise, and since it's an Apple product, it's obviously going to be sleek and stylish. Just like you all, we are also looking forward to seeing some more seriously cool stuff for the metaverse powered by Apple. Well, now it's time to start talking about the massively popular game Roblox, which was worth almost $50 billion just last year. The game has millions of players from all over the world and is now set to step in the metaverse. How? Well, you must have heard about the launch of their developer marketplace, which we think is very cool because it'll let people monetize through games, their assets, plugins, and basically everything you have or may develop in the game. The monetization is surely an incentive that's going to lure more and more people, especially developers looking to earn money through their creations in the game and outside of it as well. And I mean, who doesn't like making some extra cash, right? And lastly, let's talk about Binance. Yes, the cryptocurrency exchange, who's now making big moves to be in the Meta League. They have the advantage of having their own blockchain, which makes it super easy for them to create apps in the metaverse. Ain't that a good start? Of course it is. Moreover, they have also acquired a lot of meta related companies and virtual platforms, like the Sandbox to name one of the many. This gives them, if not most, then more control over the buying power in the metaverse than above mentioned companies. For the users, it's a good thing and a bad thing. Bad because Binance can monitor and even control how we spend and interact in the metaverse. And simultaneously good because we'll get to be involved more and ultimately make more money. The opportunities in the metaverse are endless, and we're excited to see what it brings next. Till then, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you can keep an eye out on our latest content. If you learned a thing or two about the metaverse from our video, then give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family.